Hi, everyone. I'm here today with Sebastian. Hi, Sebastian. Nice to have you here.
Hello. Hello. Thank you.
Nice. So we're here to talk today about your experience with IdealofMeD. And the interesting part is that you're the first patient, IdealofMeD patient I'm talking to after only 10 days approximately from your hair procedure, which is, you wouldn't say by looking at you right now. So before we dive right into that, where would you like to tell everyone where you're from and what you do for a living?
Yeah, I'm from Stockholm, Sweden, and I work with finance. I'm CEO of a wealth management company. Take companies to the stock market. That's practically what I do.
All right, so let's get into this interesting journey because, as I said, it's the first time I'm talking to someone after only 10 days. And it's interesting to see because normally people having a hair transplant, they expect after 10 days to see someone with either no hair or bandage.
Nobody noticed. I say it to everybody that I did this treatment. So because I don't have any red scars and bloods or nothing.
Wow, that's amazing. Would you like to tell everyone what was the journey about? Like, when did you start? How did it start?
Yeah, I think I started like 10 days ago. My friend told me because I had in my hair up here, went all the way up here and here all the way up there. So he said to me, you should do it when you can. And now when you're in Istanbul, he said they are the best in the world. And I said, oh, no, I can't do it because I need to go back to work. I can't go shaved in the finance meetings and I can't look like however I want. So I need more days. And then they told me, I have this new, we call it CEO treatment, where you don't have to shave your head. And they will do it with an hairdresser before. They will cut your hair so it wouldn't show. And so I tried. And I was really positive because, like you said, I have been to Istanbul a lot of time, and I see all the guys traveling from the airport, and everybody goes with a stripe here, and like the hair is looking terrible. So I was thinking I'm gonna look the same, but yeah, you couldn't even tell that I'd done it if you don't look really close. Then you see here. Then you can see that it's starting to grow already.
Yeah, but it looks just like a haircut, right? So
yeah, exactly.
How long did you stay in Istanbul in total? Like, how long was the whole journey?
I was there. I actually went to Turkey end of June for a vacation with my girlfriend. And we stayed there for like 1.5 months and traveled around. And last week we were going home, but then my friend convinced me to do this treatment, and my girlfriend did some treatments by herself. She did the nose and eyelid. The treatment took 6 hours. This was nice because you could lay in the bed and watch some channels, and you didn't feel anything, and you could walk by yourself from the hospital.
Nice. That sounds amazing. Was there anything you were afraid of before?
No, I actually didn't know so much about the treatment. I didn't have no fears, but you're always a little bit skeptical. Okay, how will it look? Will it look unnatural? Some people do like over too much, and it will look like not yourself. But I even have to say to the doctor. She said, okay, I see that you want a natural look, like V-shape. She practically drawn a line in my head and said, do you want this? And I said, okay, let's do it. And it was done.
And how was Istanbul? You said you went there for holidays.
Even though it was COVID and Corona, we had a nice time.
Nice. Lovely.
Yeah,
that's good to hear because, you know, sometimes maybe people think, okay, I don't want to just take the usual 2 days. Maybe I want to stay longer. So maybe they can also decide to do what you did, which was actually those 6 hours, as you said. But then I heard that you also did some sort of hyperbaric.
That was really strange. They recommended me to go to, and it looks like a submarine
Oh, wow.
She went into into that, and they give you an oxygen mask that you should wear, and because of the veins in the body, the older you get, the more blocked they will be. So if the blood cannot circulate in your head, you will lose your hair. So they said, even though we do this, it's critical that you do the other treatments to get the recovery as fast as possible. So I think like 1 or 2 times symbolize 2 weeks of recovery, and I did, I think, 4 times, and you actually feel really better. You should do it even if you don't do the hair transplant. You should visit some hyperbaric chamber, but it was good in the recovery because
Lovely,
yeah.
Yeah, they did it exactly because you decided to not do the usual process, and then in order to like speed up the healing,
Yeah,
this was helpful.
and I think also because I smoke and drink and take some, in Sweden we call it snus, tobacco. So I said, okay, you need to quit that. I said, okay, it will be hard. They said, okay, if you don't quit it, you should at least go to the chamber. So I did it, and it healed really good. Now I'm back in Sweden working since last Monday, and so I've been here in like 10 days. So it's going good, and I can sleep in my bag. I can do whatever I want. I don't feel anything actually.
That's great. That was a super fast recovery and results as well.
Yeah, it was that's I think it was the most important for me, that I can keep my hair, because if I go from long hair and then come back to work with short hair, and you work with some kind of occupations, then you will it will be too obvious and take the focus from the wrong things. So I think it was really good to have this combination treatment.
Yeah, I love it, and I love to see that the team managed to actually meet your expectations as well.
Yeah.
I think your fear is also the fear of others. Other people might have also other concerns, but this can be, of course, one of them. So not being able to go immediately back to normal from the beginning. You didn't do teeth together, right?
No, the teeth I did in March this year. So now I'm a new person.
All right, nice. And how long was the teeth one?
The teeth was, I think I started in the beginning of March, and it took like 3-4 days. One day, because I had really bad teeth, so they needed like 1-2 days to do all the necessary treatments to actual teeth, and then like 1 day to take it down, and 1 day to build it up. So I think it was like 3-4 days, and it took like, I think, maybe 1 or 2 months to get really to make it feel like it's your own teeth.
Okay.
So now I can eat apples. I can do practically what I want to do with them. The first month I was drinking like drinks without ice. So I was like, okay, is this my life now? But okay, for good teeth, you can drink warm drinks. But now, after like 2 months, I can drink cold drink, ice cream, and hot coffee. So it's no problem.
Nice. Yeah, coffee. We all need that.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially for work, we need that.
Yeah, totally.
Do you feel like we like to say that we help people reach or live their ideal me? Do you feel like you reached your ideal me now?
Yeah, I was thinking some days ago, okay, well, what more should I do? I think like, no, nothing more. Because this treatment I did was like my teeth, they reshaped it until what this was before, because when I sleep, my jaws are real tense. So down like 70% of the natural size, and now they look like before I had this problem. So they recreated the younger me. So I think that's important, that you don't change, because usually I think the skepticism is people changing and doing something, but I think this is about restoring and bevaring.
Yeah, restoring your ideal me. That's, how do you say live your ideal me in Swedish?
Lev ditt riktiga jag.
Great. Is there anything else you would like to tell anyone?
I think like this, you should always just pick up the phone and call, ask your questions, do the FaceTime. You can get some good consultation even on the distance. And Turkey is, even with Corona or not Corona, it's a place to visit. So you can do two things in one.
Nice. It was really nice chatting with you today, and it was really interesting to see your journey that is different from the others I talked to so far.
Yeah, nice to talk to you too.